Hello, collective. Thank you for stopping into J Jaguar Turo. I'm going to go ahead and get a quick read out here for you today. I hope all of you are doing well. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with the Turo first. See what comes out today. All right, can I get a couple of cards for the collective's energy today, please? Can I get a couple of cards for the collective's energy? Oh, I almost burped. Six of Wands and the Page of Swords. So you got eyes on you in this victorious energy. Someone could want to speak to you, or someone is thinking about you, thinking about something with you. An Emperor energy. You're in Emperor energy, collective. Taking care of business, taking action. This could also mean that you may be thinking about an Emperor, or you are thinking about someone during this victorious period that you have. But I'm getting your energy is the Emperor's energy. Someone could be Taurus, Capricorn, Aries. Yeah, someone could be like clearing up some type of confusion concerning you. Or you're trying to clear up some type of confusion and it's coming out to be victorious. Wheel of Fortune and the situation surrounding you. Seven of Cups. And the Nine of Swords. So someone feels like they messed something up in the situation surrounding you. Someone feels like they messed something up and they chose wrong. And they may have altered their destiny in some form due to listening to a snake or believing in some type of fantasy illusion that wasn't real. Somebody could have seen something on a laptop or on the internet, a computer, or someone's reading something. There's some type of knowledge here. I get like Akashic records. Someone chose the wrong cup. And another person chose the right cup. So at some point there was some type of option, a choice between paths. Which path were you going to choose, right? And I feel like two people chose a path here. One of them feels in Nine of Swords energy, regret over the choice they made. And they feel like they may have altered like their future by making this choice. I don't know why I'm feeling that this is not the first time this person has done this, made the wrong decision. It almost gives the energy of like self-destruction. The High Priestess. This is the situation you are directly dealing with down here at the bottom. A High Priestess, so there's some type of knowing here. Someone knows they did something they shouldn't have. I'm also getting someone's very confident in their decision. I feel like you would be the one confident in your decision because you are sitting in the Emperor energy. Nine of Cups. 99 could be significant. Or something is almost at 100%. So like something's almost done, something's almost ready. Something's almost complete. This Empress is your wish fulfillment. Collective, if you are this Emperor energy, I feel like you've been watching someone and you want to have a victory with this person, and it's a High Priestess energy. This is some type of wish fulfillment in the Nine of Cups. This could also mean that you know something. You know something is about to be a reality, or something that you have wanted for a very long time is about to become a reality, or you're making it a reality. You know, when the Emperor pops out here, this is a person of action, a very organized person, someone who, when they say they're going to do something, they do it because they have the power to do it. And I feel like you may have studied something for a very long time to take action. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. That's pretty good energy. With the Wheel of Fortune out here, the Lovers. This is a bit revealing, so let me I don't think I can cover it up. No, I don't think I can cover it up. But it's the Lovers. It's a little bit revealing. I've been meaning to cover these up, right? With like something, maybe Sharpie or whatever. And then Four of Cups at the bottom. There is an energy out here of someone who feels like they are not getting what they want, even though I feel like they were offered something. It's just they didn't take the right cup, whoever that may be to you. And I feel like someone is benefiting off of that. So it's like someone's benefiting off of somebody else's fuck up, is what it's starting to feel like. Two of Wands. Somebody could want to give you some type of knowledge. I get planning, expansion, learning, and celebration of some type of spiritual knowing or connection here. I feel like this connection's been being watched or monitored, and there's some type of victory here. Someone could be somebody could be thinking about the past, excuse me. Somebody could be thinking about the past or looking back in the past fondly, right? Thinking about something that brings a smile to their face. Or someone is realizing that they should have seen something sooner, but I'm kind of getting the way that it was set, or the way that things are. There's a reason for it being that way, because the Wheel of Fortune is out here. And I get, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune as well, like monitoring spirits. People could have been watched since they were a young child, born into this realm type of energy. Seven of Wands upright. The Five of Wands reverse. And that's the card you would want to come out in reverse, right? So there's an ending of some type of conflict between people, multiple people. Somebody had to protect themselves from some type of conflict. they are not dealing with any conflict. Someone feels like they should not have started some type of conflict as well, because somebody's Two of Cups is still, it still belongs to this Emperor, you collective. This Ten of Cups still belongs to you. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like at one point there was some type of conflict over this, and I feel like you had to protect it. This could be you protecting your family. This could be you protecting your emotional values between your relationships, close bonded relationships. Someone was trying to ruin this. It goes from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups, a High Priestess and an Emperor. This High Priestess could just speak of knowing. You could know what you want to do. You've been planning this for quite some time. You've been looking at this Nine of Cups for quite some time, planning something. And I feel it comes with some type of battle, protection, or you have to defend or protect or push through something here in Seven of Wands energy. And I feel like it was some type of group conflict, maybe family members, friends, people who had issues with what kind of decisions you plan to make with your own life. Someone knows what's going on with this Ten of Cups. Someone could want to bring you a gift, or you want to bring someone a gift, a passion. You have someone that you have passion for. I get like a partnership, maybe a friendship, starting out, nothing too serious, just the beginning of something, right? Wow, the Empress just flew out way over there. The Empress card just flew out way over there. I'm going to take it just because it seems relevant. I didn't even shuffle that hard and it went flying way over there. So there could have been some distance here between this Empress and this Emperor. This Emperor is planning a way back, or the universe somehow is making this situation come together. The conflict has ended because it's in reverse over here with this Five of Wands, and Empress energy was involved. This conflict could have had something to do with the Empress energy. Maybe people were fighting over this person or fighting to be with this person, or vice versa. People were fighting over being with you, and you're the Emperor, right, in this situation, and you have your eyes set on your Empress and your Empress over here. So you're defending what you're planning to do. You know what you want to do. You know what makes you happy. You know that standing in this victorious energy, I kind of get that you don't want to be in this victorious energy all alone. When you think about happy times and who you want to share your celebrations with, who's the first person that comes to mind when you think about long-term relationships, long-term family building, all of those things? It's this person, right? This Empress pops up into your mind. This is what puts a smile on your face, and you know it. I feel like other people knew it. They were trying to stop this victory from coming towards you, collective. They were watching you in this victorious energy now, and somebody feels defeated. It almost feels with this Seven of Wands and this Five of Wands reverse that it, like, you put, I don't know, spiritual boundaries, or you spiritually protected this Empress from a group of people. If you're the Empress watching, your Emperor protected you from like a group of people doing spiritual things to you with all these wands and this High Priestess energy. There's a knowing between the divine masculine and the divine feminine in this read. A knowing of destiny with the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. The major arcana out here are literally the Emperor, the Empress, and the High Priestess. There's a knowing between you and the Wheel of Fortune. There's a knowing between you. Maybe of past lives. Maybe even premonitions of the near future. You know, what I was saying, when you think about long-term success between emotional relationships, you and another person, who's the first person that pops up into your mind? Someone you can't get away from. You can't get away from the thoughts of them. They're just there all the time, right? That's the person. The Queen of Cups, somebody recognizes that this connection could be very nurturing, very compassionate, very empathetic. You feel deeply on the same level of each other. Somebody wants to offer you the cup. They're working on this. They're seeing things differently. Somebody could be a Pisces or a Leo. Wow. We had the Queen of Cups. Let me show you these. The Queen of Cups, somebody's been working on getting back to this empathetic, compassionate energy. And then we had the Hangman, strength and death back to back. It took some courage to see things from a different point of view. And it's definitely brought some type of rebirth and ending to a situation. Someone isn't afraid anymore. Someone's been enlightened about an issue, and that's why they are standing so confidently. Something could have been very painful here at one point. Somebody could have been questioning, how long is it going to take? Is it going to take forever? Is this going to go on forever? So it kind of seems like someone had to build up the strength to be patient, kind of, with the Knight of Pentacles energy. Is this going to take forever? How long is this going to take? Someone had to build up some patience. Hold back. You know, there's a lot of holding back in the energy. That's for sure. Holding back emotions, holding back maybe painful conversations, holding back energy. Seems to be something going on in the energy lately. Maybe someone feels like they don't have enough, or they just don't have the energy. They don't have the time. And that's the truth. But it's crazy because whoever's having these thoughts, it's like they're going to have all the time in the world with you once they come forward. For some reason, there's a holding back energy. It could be due to someone maybe processing something they haven't quite gotten past yet. That could be something there, because I did see the 3 of Swords. Someone could be dealing with something right now that requires them to be focused because they don't want to, it feels like, start something new, right? Balance something out when they know they're not ready or they're not right. And this could be someone that you've never met yet. And this could be one of those situations where the reason why this new person hasn't showed up, right? This new person for you could definitely be a new person, because I'm not getting any kind of like heavy drama or anything like that. I mean, here with the 9 of Swords, I get that there is someone here outside of the Emperor and Empress who made the wrong decision. But this Emperor is like having a victory because someone else made the wrong decision. And it could have had something to do with this Empress. Maybe someone didn't choose this Empress and they're in their head about it now because somebody else is about to choose this Empress, or this Empress is about to run into their life partner, their future husband, whatever it may be, somebody who is going to cherish this Empress, right? You are going to cherish your new partner, flip the roles as they need to be. Because we just see the Hierophant come out here, and Justice. Something about the scales balancing out, marriage, tradition, all because somebody did not accept a cup. And I really, truly get that justice is being served because this Nine of Swords person who did not accept what was being given to them, or had their nose stuck up at it, or something like this, something that was being offered, they turned down. And that's why this person over here surrounding the situation, who was in some type of illusion, chose the wrong cup. And now it's like they're afraid their destiny has been altered. And I feel like the divine was like, okay, are you sure that's the choice you want to make? You don't want to accept what I'm giving you, right? You're sure about that? And, you know, here comes Justice with this Emperor, Empress energy. And now someone feels like they effed up. The scales are being balanced. Justice, the divine is giving justice here. Yep, somebody could have been juggling an Empress energy, or somebody could have been juggling an Emperor energy, and the divine was just like, we're not doing that anymore. Either you're going to treat this person right, or this person isn't going to be in your life anymore. And I feel like the person made their choice. Somebody could have spoke their truth. There's a pair out here. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Well, that's a little revealing. The Lover's right behind that. So there is something here. I feel like it's the Emperor and the Empress. Two very attractive, creative, strong leaders who could have fire highly aspected in their charts, or in a majority of their charts, or this just could be a very good looking couple. They look good together. Confident, secure, grounded. It's a spiritual connection for sure. I definitely see that. The Lovers, it's a divine contract. Someone's in their head over this. Somebody could have been trying to manipulate something here and they regret it. The Emperor energy, I feel like if you are the Empress, you've never met this person before. If you're the Emperor energy, I kind of feel like you know who your Empress is. Because there's the Page of Swords. You are watching this High Priestess, Empress energy. But there's a knowing between both of you of something. Someone wants to take a leap towards someone from their past. Six of Cups energy with the Fool. Six of Cups energy with the Fool. Someone they have fond memories of. Someone they have playful memories of. Someone they find to be a very nice, kind, compassionate person. You or this person thinks that way about you. Or you think this way about them. Someone did have to move on from something though. Something that they were invested in for a long time. They had to go inward and reflect on if this is really what I want. Someone could have been doing some heavy reflection, like, am I happy? Is this really what I want? Someone could have decided whatever situation that they were in, this is not what they wanted. This is not how they want to be treated. This is not how they want to spend their time in this realm. Unhappy. Understandable. Somebody could be a Gemini. Something definitely about patience. Someone is being patient. Someone is holding back being patient. but part of this is like moving forward. All right, let me find out what's next. There could have been some envy in the situation. There was a card in that deck that wasn't supposed to be in there, and it said envy on it. 3 people could have been envious of something here. Somebody could be Asian or from Asia or live in Asia, on the continent of Asia. Rock bottom. Someone is hitting a rock bottom, just popped out, but in secret, somebody wants to keep their rock bottom a secret and they're heartbroken. Geez, who is that? I feel like it's this person surrounding the situation. And I feel like they're thinking about this Empress, or they're thinking about this Emperor, or they could be thinking about both of these things. Can I get a card for the collective's energy? Can I get a card for the collective's energy, please? Can I get a card for the collective's energy? Friends. So you are watching some friend, and then, you know, in this friend's card as well, it's like the puzzle pieces are trying to build a bridge. You could be thinking about building a bridge with a friend. Or something here is going to start out as friends and it's a victorious connection. Someone wants to see where this goes. Someone's been watching where this goes, or they're going to just, you know, start out as friends or something with an emperor and empress and then see where it goes from there. We have new outlook. Yeah, this wheel turned, and I feel like if you look at this person, they look miserable. If you look at this person, it's a whole new outlook on life. Someone chose the right cup, someone chose the wrong cup. Someone could have just chose themselves, and that was the right cup to choose themselves instead of choosing outside of themselves. Hopeful. Someone's hopeful, yeah, for a wish to come true. Someone wants to release some type of positive energy. This could be a group of friends, or this could involve a group of friends watching someone get a victory, and someone's letting something go or releasing something, some type of good energy. Someone could be making a wish. Somebody could have been keeping something bottled up and now they want to release it or something. Yeah, some type of emotion. Something they've been planning to do, possibly with a feminine energy, since there's a feminine on this card, or a feminine energy is just very deeply emotionally feeling like the Queen of Cups energy. And someone's been planning to come towards this person. Someone's been protecting this person, maybe from something that's going on their side. They don't want to bring any drama because, you know, the 5 of Wands is in reverse. They don't want to bring any drama into the connection. They're protecting the connection from the drama with the 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands. It almost gives the doing this right type of energy. Crisis. Someone who was trying to cause this conflict, right, is in a crisis because someone's protecting an Empress energy from the drama, and it's like someone's like doesn't like that, or it like puts somebody into their head or in a bad headspace, like, how come you're protecting this Empress like that? Or how come you're protecting this Emperor like that? Or something like that. It's like they really try to have their hands in someone's energy and they can't do it no more. Someone's got their back turned against this. Something could have heavily had to do with people making business deals with each other, or something that had to involve money. Like, in order for someone to cross this bridge or something, they had to pay a toll. I don't know, that may resonate for some of you, not all of you. And some of these people, you know, paid the price because this this empress is protected. This emperor is protected. Someone can't rock the boat anymore. Someone can't cause chaos anymore. There's some type of unexpected blessing, some good news coming in that's going to start some type of new awakening cycle, another level up, another ascension for someone here. This is the next path. You're going to have two directions. Which path will you choose? Opportunity, safety, risk. Let's see what's next. Taking a couple cards out here for the collective's energy. What else do we need to know? So this could be something that has to do with some type of trust issue. That's why there's some type of delay and change, but the wheel is still going to turn whether somebody's ready for it or not, is what I'm getting. Somebody could also not trust someone, like someone doesn't trust a friend anymore, or someone doesn't trust friends anymore, or someone doesn't trust another individual who may have been spying on them or something like that, or trying to stop their victory. Whoever this person is in Nine of Swords energy, they were not following the signs. I feel like they were getting spiritual guidance, but they were not seeing it. They were not listening to it. They may not even know what it looks like or feels like. So they decided to lie. Somebody's journey is not going well. Sad. Sad energy. I don't know who that is or how you know that person, but they're not doing too well. They're in a crisis over someone protecting you, or they're in a crisis over a connection being protected and some type of new outlook on life or new path. Someone's not holding on to anything anymore. We have held in reverse. Someone can't hold on to you anymore since you're the Emperor energy. Somebody may have been trying to hold on to you. But I feel like this could be a situation where someone is growing apart from another person, or someone's just like too much in your business and it's to the point where it's not even like a healthy friendship anymore. So you're not holding on to it because there's a sense here of control, like the control of information, the control of thoughts, the control of ideas. Someone may have been trying to get you in your head or try to stir you in some type of direction that you are not interested in. I feel like you've been watching this person too deceive you or try to deceive you, and you've had enough of it. The Magician. It's crazy because I felt that energy with the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords is like, I feel like someone may have been on top of the world, right? You may have been manifesting something, and in this manifestation, someone may have mistaken the power of things coming to fruition or things coming together as like the work that they were putting in or their own energy. They're finding out that that's not the case. There's something here about ancient knowledge, especially like Egypt. I'm getting like some type of Egyptian knowledge, or maybe even further back than that, to be honest with you. And it belongs to you. Yep, some type of deep spiritual knowledge. Stuff science hasn't even caught up with yet. You know what I mean? someone's trusting themselves. They don't trust another person anymore. I get there's some type of broken trust in some type of friendship or connection, but there's also the revelation that someone needs to depend on their own intuition and trust themselves, because that's where their wishes come true, and they're figuring this out. They know this now in order to have wishes come true, to stand in good positive energy, and to trust yourself. Trust that you are being guided. Trust that you are going down the right path, and trusting your own intuition and planning things out for yourself using those tools you have. What was that? Somebody could feel weak right now. Somebody could have broken up with another person. Something was supposed to happen in winter and it didn't. Something was supposed to happen in summer and it didn't. And now someone doesn't feel as confident as they thought they would, but they're still very attracted to some type of situation or person here. So there's crazy amounts of attraction here. This Empress and this Emperor have like off the charts chemistry. It goes deeper than chemistry. It's more spiritual. We have spiritual guidance. There's a journey or a path here between you two. Someone was trying to prevent something from growing. Somebody's sister decided to speak the truth about something. A lie, possibly, that someone was telling. I feel like whoever this person is, right? I feel like their confidence took a hit and their energy keeps coming out in here, but it's because of whatever's going on between this Empress and this Emperor energy. Maybe they can feel it too somehow or some way, or they know something about this. There could be stuff going on in the astral realm that we are not seeing here on the physical. And maybe when this person is sleeping, they don't have good dreams about things that are happening. And it's like this person wakes up in the middle of the night sweating and can't go back to bed or something like this because their thoughts are caught up in some type of illusion and confusion. Someone could have been doing some type of energetic work on this person, and this person could have been being attacked spiritually and they made the wrong decision. Hummingbirds could be significant. Someone could have a tattoo of a hummingbird. We have a hummingbird there and there. Somebody could be... somebody's mother could be, you know, trying to like support someone in their decision. Someone feels like if they would have used their intuition, they wouldn't have lost something. And somebody's sister decided to expose the truth about something, and it could be about maybe a brother who was lying. I just saw a brother reverse. Somebody was trying to convince somebody that a situation wasn't worth healing, or there wasn't any reward in rebuilding some type of connection. Someone's restless, that's for sure. All right, let me get some final conclusion cards out here. Can I get a couple of dragons? Pure white dragon from Orion. Someone can be an Orion starseed. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. This energy came out here with this Emperor before. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. So you're planning on being honest and truthful with someone. I mean, I definitely got that out here for sure. Someone finally has the courage. Someone finally sees something from a different point of view. Someone is no longer holding on to something. Could even be a relationship. Somebody could have air, a lot of air and water in their chart. The majority of their chart. Orange Dragon brings soul families and communities together. You know, this energy has been coming out too. Like reconnecting with those who want to reconnect with you. And also realizing that not everyone is going to like you or want to reconnect with you. I feel like you already accept those things. Otherwise, you wouldn't be standing in Emperor, Empress energy. But these would be like the verge of your ships coming in, right? Spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. So there could be people getting together. I get like maybe a housewarming party. Somebody could be throwing some type of party or get together with friends. There could be somebody trying to help somebody out. Somebody who may be experiencing some type of crisis. Dude, I am totally getting that somebody is like bent out of shape over this emperor being attracted to this empress, or vice versa, or you both feel the same, something like that going on here. It's natural. It's, I don't know, it feels natural. It feels right. It feels good. It feels deeply intertwined, something that's gone on for many lifetimes. Soul family, like this person's been with you for a very long time, even longer than the time we've been here in this realm. I think you know that, both of you know that, or someone has figured that out. They're doing something about it. They're taking action on it, is what I'm getting. They're finally releasing some type of spiritual energy into the ethers of like some type of wish, and they're trusting it. They're trusting the process. They're trusting the push that they're getting to go down this path. I feel like there's some type of deeply intertwined emotional connection here between these people. And I really feel like this could be someone you have not met yet. To be honest, it really feels like someone you may have not met yet. You could be running into this person. If you do know this person, someone's sick over the fact that this person is protecting you, or that you're protecting some type of connection with another person. Someone don't like it. Or someone is defending like the fact that they want to go down this spiritual path with their counterpart. And they're getting themselves right to do so. It almost gives like the energy too of like something happening, right? I don't want to say catastrophic, but chaotic maybe. And somehow this chaos brings you two together in some form, somehow. Anyway, collective, that was a read. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel guided to, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.